We can't let that get in the way of our next opponent, BYU.
How do you move past the game Saturday and count on it later?
We just got to use the snap and quit method. It happened. We can't control the outcome now, so we just got to look for it.
When you hear all the criticism coming from whether radio, TV, campus, do you kind of absorb it, use it as motivation? Do you just try to put it out of your mind, or how do you address that?
We don't really worry about outside noise. We just gotta know what we gotta do for the upcoming week.
It's not a secret your fan base was pretty disappointed after week one's performance. If you were to give a message to them, what would that message be?
We're gonna continue to work hard and try and give them the best experience that they can.
Coach Pruitt talked a lot about misalignment, before the snap after the game. Just kind of what did you see from you had a good vantage point from your safety spot. Just what did you see as being the biggest problem, not getting lined up before the snap?
I would just say it was just preparation error. That's all it is.
Did you feel like your team was as amped up as they should have been going into week one of the season?
I feel we were amped up, but it was just hats off to Georgia State in the way that they played.
BYU's kind of coming off a disappointing performance as well. They were playing their arch rival last week and lost. When you have two teams coming off tough losses like this, what does it kind of do for the stakes of this game? I imagine y'all don't want to kind of erase what happened a week ago.
We still, it don't matter what team we're going against. We always when both teams come off losses, we always just find a way to just prepare for the next game and don't worry about what happened last game or who's losing.
What's Coach Pruitt's biggest message to you guys been in the last 3 days about moving on and getting better?
I would say just work harder and know your assignments and what we have to do to prepare better for you.
What makes y'all believe y'all can kind of turn things around and get the season back to where maybe you expected it to be at the start of the year?
I would say we all know that we have the players and coaches to succeed. So we just got to rely on our coaching and then our assignments to
How would you evaluate
through.
How would you evaluate Sean Schamberger in Game 1 against Georgia State?
He played well. Coach Ansley called some calls that put him in position to make plays, but ultimately he just had a good game.
What stands out to you about BYU when you look at them on film?
I would say their quarterback. He's very fast and very quick, so we're gonna have to put emphasis on that this week.
How do you slow someone like that down and kind of contain their athleticism?
I would say just having a good pass rush and having good coverage in the back end.
What did you feel like was the biggest reason why you guys had some issues with alignment, getting the right number of guys on the field? What was the main cause of that?
I would say it was just us not thinking well, but we can't really dwell on Georgia State too much.
How do you kind of fix that going forward?
We just gotta know our assignments and our alignments. Coach Pruitt always talks about the 5-thing assignment, alignment, eyes, finish, and all that every week. So we just gotta do better on that.
I know you're probably caught up in your own games, understandably, but around the SEC, it was kind of a weird week. Missouri losing, Ole Miss losing, South Carolina losing. What was your reaction when you kind of saw what kind of happened in the league in the opening week?
I wasn't really too worried about everybody else. I was kind of, worried about what happened to us and how we're going to get past this.
What was that? Take us through that Sunday, coming back in the building after Saturday's performance. What was kind of the attitude and how did you guys kind of respond at that Sunday morning film session?
After we saw the film, we had seen how we didn't play up to the way that we're supposed to play. So we just used that as motivation for the next games.
Who's been kind of the most vocal people in the last couple of days?
I would say our seniors mostly, but we have Juwan, we have Nigel, DT. Those are the most vocal leaders that we have.
As far as the alignment concerns, is it sometimes with the coaches getting the personnel with the package in late, or is it just more not knowing where to line up right now?
It was just us not really thinking well. That was all it was.
Do you think you guys practiced a lot better than you played?
We definitely put an emphasis on practice. We try to make practice harder than games, so when we get to the games, it's not really like we don't have to think about things.
But going into the game, you thought you had practiced better than you actually played on Saturday.
Yeah, I definitely feel that we had practiced well, but in the game we just didn't execute.
One thing that Coach Britt talks a lot about is handling adversity, and you guys have a lot of kids on this team that haven't had a lot of success. Do you think that that's a problem when things go bad? And you have a problem. It's tough to kind of pull yourself out and reverse the momentum.
Sorry, can you ask a question?
I mean, how do you think this team deals with that?